together. And if that's true, you'll just have to tease me when he's kissing you. That's fine. Hello. Good morning. I'm waiting for Mr. Tails to land so I can pick him up at the airport. I have a ham, egg. Oh, this is jalapeno American cheese on a flat. Oh shit. He might not like that. But in my defense, the cashier person said that they weren't gonna have what he wanted for another 20 minutes. No, not 20. I think she said 30. And she said, but this is new. So we're trying, you know? Also, happy weekly vlog. I am currently in chapter 6 of Daydream. So hopefully once Mr. Tails lands, we go snatch him, then we go home. And then I promptly continue reading before I have to go to work. Very exciting. Yeah. I've watched this same car circle and circle around this little airport a billion times. So this is very funny to me. But he's not landing until 10:21, which means he's not allowed to deplane for at least another 10 minutes. I got here early in case he landed early, but he ended up leaving late. You know, classic airport things. So, yeah, we're just hanging out and waiting for him. I hope he doesn't mind the jalapeno cheese. It just said pepper jack on it. Oh well, he'll be fine. Speaking of other things that I've been doing, I've been listening to the Noah Kahan live album from Fenway. Top tier. Gonna need to get to a Noah Kahan show probably next year, because I believe the one that he had to reschedule in Wisconsin is literally next week, and it's sold out. So, and to sell out Alpine Valley is a big deal. So hopefully next tour we can you know, get there, because I really like his music. It's weird because at the Milwaukee airport where I've picked him up before, you can like clearly hear when a plane is coming in. And like, I don't hear anything besides the traffic, which is very interesting. Because like at Milwaukee, planes all the time. Maybe they just land farther away from the airport and then they have to tax on in. I don't know. The answer is I don't know. But yeah. We're just gonna wait for the man and statue when he arrives, and then take him home so he can go to sleep. I should have brought Daydream with me. I thought I was gonna be late, so I didn't. We were on the ground. Oh, he has to go to the bathroom though. Okay, solid. So I guess I need to stop vlogging and start paying attention. So love you. Hello, my loves. Happy Tuesday. Today is Rock Day, so happy Rock Day to those who celebrate. It is already after 5 p.m. I spent a majority of the morning reading, so I have, I think, 100 150 pages left of Daydream left. I then just decided to bum around for a hot second, do some YouTube watching, some just, brain rot time. And now I'm on my way to go get a chocolate shake because I desperately want one. We are having pizza night tonight. So Mr. Tails is picking that up on his way home from rehearsal. And we're going to watch the John Mulaney Radio City comedy special that came out like a couple of years ago. So exciting. There is a thing I want to talk about because it's going to be on my mind for a while. And if I seem a little bit sad, that's going to be why. So first things first, my grandpa's birthday is on Sunday. So it's the first birthday without him this year, and it's going to suck. But luckily I don't have to work. Because otherwise if I had to work, I don't think I'd be a productive human being at all. And I think I would just be crying my fucking eyes out. So yeah, probably not going to vlog at all on Sunday, for that reason, because I'm not going to be a productive human being to society. The other thing, which if I start crying, I'm really sorry. It's really upsetting. So my cousin passed away in 2016 from cancer, and our family and a bunch of her friends got together, pulled a bunch of money together to pay for a memorial brick to be put into the UW Athletics Hall of Memory that they have there. And so that was 7 years ago, and they had stated, this brick will be here forever. We're not going to be taking any part of this down or anything. All that kind of stuff. We found out yesterday that UW Athletics is going to be taking the wall down to build a new practice facility, and they hadn't notified any of the people that have bricks there that would be happening, and they haven't provided an explanation for where the brick would go if it's no longer there. And it's really upsetting, because the reason we put it there is because my cousin loved the Badgers. Loved the Badgers. Quite literally, rarely ever missed watching a Badger football game, or watching a Badger basketball game, or volleyball, or anything. She just loved them so much. And even at her funeral, we were instructed to wear, Badger colors. And suddenly, I didn't even find out from any of my family members. I found out on Facebook because my mom just shared the post that one of my cousin's friends put up, and didn't fucking tell me, which was already upsetting in itself, because I know grief is a weird thing. It could be 7 years since that person passed away, and yet finding that out yesterday, thank God I looked at Facebook on my lunch break and not in the middle of the floor, because I started sobbing immediately, because it was so instantly heartbreaking to find that out. And we're trying really hard to send emails and sign petitions to not take that wall down, or at least to give us an explanation explanation as to where those bricks are gonna go instead. And like, it just sucks. It really just sucks. So yeah, I've just been really upset about that since yesterday. And on top of my grandpa's birthday coming up and the 1-year anniversary of his passing happening next month, I was just like suddenly overwhelmed with how sad I am that these people aren't here anymore. And even reading hasn't been able to take that away from my brain. So yeah, the escapism is not working at the moment, which sucks because I would like it to. So yeah. I am going to leave a link to the petition in the description of this video because I don't really have that many followers, and like whatever I say isn't really probably gonna matter, but like I don't know, every person helps us find a way to keep her memory alive. Really trying hard not to cry, because every single time that I start almost crying in my car, I remember Preston telling me not to cry because it's dangerous. So we're gonna not talk about it anymore. If you could just very kindly click on the link and sign that petition, that would be great for me. Thank you. I'm gonna go get my chocolate shake now, and we're gonna hope that the escapism can escape for the rest of the day. So I love you guys, and I'll probably just check in tomorrow. So love ya. Hi loves. It's now Thursday. I didn't vlog yesterday. And I didn't vlog yesterday because it was a really bad day for me mentally. I wasn't here. Like, sometimes for the people who also have the anxiety and the depression, I'm sure you know that sometimes you just have those days where you're just gone. You're not actually in your own body, and that was yesterday for me, and it was bad, and don't recommend. I'm on the way to get coffee before work right now. I do have an update about the brick that I talked about in Tuesday's clip. So I don't have an answer still about the brick, to put that out there. But our like biggest newspaper in our state, the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel, covered the bricks, and my cousin was the first part of the story, and it made me sob my eyes out, because I haven't seen those pictures of her in a really long time, because like, you know, it's hard to look at them, so you don't look at them. So yeah, found out this morning that a news station covered it too, so I don't think you're gonna get very far trying to go up behind a bus, bro. So yeah, it's just been very emotional this week, and like, grief works in very weird ways and in ways that you wouldn't expect. And if anyone watching has ever lost a loved one or even a friend, I'm sure you know that like the grieving process is never actually done. It's just always happening. And this weekend in general has been really, this week in general has been rough because it's my grandpa's birthday on Sunday. And it's the first one since he passed away last year. And, yeah, it's just been really hard in general to exist mentally this week. Because you think about all the things that, you know, they're missing and they're not going to be able to see. And you think about how devastating that is. Like, I feel lucky at least that my grandpa got to meet my boyfriend and to know that I'm like taken care of in that way, because I know that's always what he wanted for me. He just wanted me to be happy. But like the plan I'm gonna cry. The plan was always for him to walk me down the aisle when I did get married. So obviously that's not happening anymore. So yeah, it's just been really fucking rough this week. There's been a lot of tears and a lot of crying, and I hope you guys understand that that's why the vlog is not only late, but this vlog is probably a lot shorter than what you guys are used to, because yeah, you don't really want to be on camera while actively crying. Doesn't feel good. So yeah. I'm gonna stop vlogging before I start actually crying my eyes out. And yeah, so I love you guys. I will check in later. Hi friends, happy Friday. I am very tired, bro. Like very tired. I had some wild dreams, and it was a time and a half to be asleep last night. So yeah, we're just really tired now waking up. Luckily, we just have to survive today, and then we get to have 2 garage days. I need to send a message to the tattoo shop that I have a gift certificate for, and see if they're doing walk-ins tomorrow. Because if they are, I'm gonna try to get my tattoo for my grandpa tomorrow. So cross your fingers, because I have until November to get it, so we're really running out of time. So yeah, hopefully they are, and hopefully they're like, yeah, easy peasy, come on in. And I'm like, cool. So yeah, I haven't done any reading. My brain just hasn't been there. We found out yesterday though that all of our hard work and efforts on the brick paid off. UW Athletics said that they will not be taking any down, and they will be looking for a place to relocate them near Camp Randall, which is the Badgers stadium. So felt like a big win yesterday. So yeah, thank God. So yeah, we're gonna go get coffee, and then we're gonna hopefully just, you know, try to have a chill but busy day. Like, I want to be chilled out, but I also want the people. Like, I want the people buying their candles. So with that said, I love you, and I'm gonna, you know, peace out now. So days in which, oh shit, you know, the days in which you feel like you just don't even want to be perceived by another human being. Yeah, that's the vibe we're having today. We're having the I wished for nobody to even look at me. So exciting. Not really. So I love you. I'm gonna go probably put on some Taylor Swift. Also, obviously, the football started yesterday, so Taylor was at the Chiefs game. I love the fit. I really do. I think it's different for her than what she normally wears. And I just think that it was a good choice. In general. So, yeah. I liked it. And I can't wait to see more. So, there we go. Okay. I go now. I might run into this person just because they're driving so fucking slow. The rest of us have lives they want to get to. Okay, anyways. Dude! Hit your accelerator! Hit the accelerator! Okay. Love you. Gotta go. Bye. Hello. We're getting a tattoo. And I arrived at the perfect time because nobody is here to wait yet. So yeah, we're getting my tattoo in honor of my grandpa today. Let's go. Hello, my loves. Hi. I haven't vlogged a lot this week, and I know I kind of talked a little bit about why. I have an update on the brick situation, and I also have an update just on me. So the brick situation, we saved the bricks. UW Athletics told us that that they severely miscalculated what this would mean, and that they are going to look for a place to put the bricks. So that felt great. The other reason that I haven't vlogged a lot, so today, as I'm filming this, is my grandfather's birthday, and it's the first one in which he's not here. Yesterday I told you guys I was getting a tattoo. I got it. It was in honor of my grandfather, so perfect timing, you know, getting the tattoo of him the day before his birthday was great. But this has just been really hard knowing that this day was coming. I thought maybe I'd be able to do the classic escapism trick, but I couldn't because I couldn't focus on anything. Pretty much I had a lovely little mental cocktail happening, as is what I'm going to call it. The ADHD, anxiety, and depression all decided to flare up so bad that I really was barely functioning this week. The only thing that really kept me going was the fact that I had to go to work and put on a face. Which, you know, is not great when you feel like anything at any possible second is going to make you literally cry your eyes out. Today itself has been really hard. We went and did birthday, like, lunch for my boyfriend's mom's birthday. That was last week. Today, and it felt good to be out of the house, but like I didn't really contribute a lot to conversation. Like, I was very clearly just not there. Today we watched Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century, because we had like this goal to watch all of the DCOMs like, well, this will be a great distraction for me. And it was fun. It was a good time. That movie is ridiculous and silly, and I love it. Definitely a movie of the 90s. But, like, there's just this underlying sadness of the day. And that's just kind of been how I've been existing all week. That there's just been this underlying sadness to, like, pretty much but like every single thing I was doing, which is not really what you want to feel when you're trying to be a human who exists in the world. And I've never really felt like my anxiety and depression hinder me more than this week. Like, I couldn't read, I couldn't edit, I didn't want to turn on the camera, I didn't want to respond to text messages, I didn't want to send my morning Snapchat. Like, that's how bad it was this week. And I don't know if I've ever really talked about it, but I was undiagnosed for my anxiety disorder until literally 2019. My therapist who diagnosed me said that she was shocked that I was functioning because of how high everything was for me. I know if she was still my therapist, she would be like, we need a minute. We need you to sit down. But that's not a thing that I'm able to do because I need to go to work so I can pay bills. I need to be a productive human being so I can go to work and pay bills. I need to exist so that way I'm still being a good partner to my boyfriend. I'm still being a good friend to my friends. I'm still being basically a human. And this week it felt pretty much impossible. However, I found myself doing what I did for my entire life, which was masking everything and just saying I'm fine. I'm not fine. And I don't think I've been fine for a little bit now. And it just took this week for me to realize that, like, all of this is mounting up, and I'm at the point where it's becoming just, to even put this in perspective, I don't remember driving to work on Friday. I don't remember anything that I did at work on Friday. I don't remember driving home on Friday. I couldn't tell you what I ate for dinner, or if I even ate on Friday. I'm sure I did. Couldn't tell you if I did, though. And it hasn't been this bad where I'm still forcing myself to function since 2019. And, you know, at a certain point, a person just has to accept that, you know, they're not okay and maybe they need to chill. So I forced myself a lot to just not do anything this week. And that was rough because I felt guilty not doing things. So yeah, I've just had a really rough time of existing this week. So that's why I didn't vlog a lot. And I wanted to be honest about it because I think having a platform, even if it is a small platform, you should still talk about the struggles so that way the mental health stigma gets lessened every single time. And honestly, I fucking hate having to deal with this. I wish if there was a button for me to turn it off, I could. But I can't because that's not how my brain works. So, yeah. I am sorry. I know I don't have to apologize, but I'm going to anyways because I feel guilty for the short vlog. And for probably sounding very disoriented and probably not making any sense. I haven't edited this yet, but I can guarantee that that's what's up. And the only thing I can do is just take it day by day. And I hope that me talking about it and expressing it helps anyone else who's also feeling this. So, I love you guys. If you liked this video, you can give it a thumbs up. There's a daydream vlog coming for you. So look out for that. Let me know how your week was. Give me some words of encouragement down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. I don't know if that will be next week, but I'm going to try. So I love you, and goodbye.